Hello and welcome, I'm Maria Ressa. This is your 6 p.m. wrap. U.S. President Barack Obama warns Russia to stay within the ceasefire agreement in Syria to take effect Saturday. Obama says, quote, "The coming days will be critical and the world will be watching." Russia's part of the U.S. coalition against ISIS, but it's also helping Syrian President Bashar al-Assad suppress armed rebels. Syrian rebels are fighting ISIS with help from the U.S. Obama adds Assad should step down, saying Syrians will never stop fighting until Assad is out of power. The 5-year civil war killed 270,000 people and displaced more than half of the population. Rappler uncovers systematic, organized manipulation of its presidential poll in December 2015. An irregular surge of votes from Russia, South Korea, China, India, and the Ukraine helped administration standard-bearer Maria Ressa win the poll. It's unclear who was behind it. Rappler's existing one voter, one vote system shows legitimate votes for all bets tapered out after several days, but that wasn't the case for Ressa. In January, Rappler added more security measures to remove the spikes and prevent manipulation. Ressa's camp says it's alarmed, adding it supports efforts to track who attempted to sway the votes. On the race to the White House, Republican candidates Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz attacked frontrunner Donald Trump in their latest debate. Rubio says a workers' union filed a lawsuit against Trump for hiring illegal immigrants to build the Trump Tower in New York. But Trump calls him a liar, saying, quote, "I've hired tens of thousands of people. You haven't hired one person." Ted Cruz also raises concerns over Trump's past donations to Democrats, including Hillary Clinton and former President Jimmy Carter. The heightened rivalry comes ahead of the Super Tuesday contest. 12 states are set to vote. China says defenses in the South China Sea are, quote, "absolutely necessary." It's the latest in its conflict with the U.S. over deploying defense equipment in disputed territory. China's ministry spokesman Wu Shen says the U.S. is the one pushing to militarize the South China Sea. The U.S. sent warships in recent months in defense of the right to free passage. U.S. Admiral Harry Harris says China is on its way to, quote, "exercise de facto control of the South China Sea." About a third of the world's oil passes the controversial region every year. During her Rebel Heart tour Thursday, Madonna surprises Filipino fans with hit song Crazy for You in honor of the 30th EDSA People Power anniversary. February 25 marks the nonviolent uprising that overthrew Ferdinand Marcos in 1986. Madonna's usual tour sets include classics and new tracks of her latest record, but she surprises the Filipino crowd to honor the nonviolent revolt, which she calls a revolution of love. Madonna last performed the hit song in 2004 for her Reinvention tour. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Watch our daily updates, 12 noon and 6 p.m. I'm Maria Ressa. Remember, tomorrow begins today.